of our permanent camp in guerrilla territory.
Do you suppose there's any part of their camp still standing?
Hardly. After 10 years, it was a constant fight then to keep the jungle out.
These photographs are priceless, Doctor. We'll guard them with our lives.
Well, there are others there showing the missing link reacting to some intelligent tests we made, which you can study at your leisure. But this one shows him full grown at 5 years. Just a few weeks before he broke out of his cage and murdered Beowulf.
We are deeply indebted to you, Doctor. Isn't there something we can do for you in return? Perhaps on our return, you'd like to go back to civilization with us.
No, I'd rather not. My life on this earth is growing short, and my mission, if you can call it such, is about finished. Now, this map will guide you to Beowulf's camp, and I'd advise you to rebuild it and use it as base of all future activity. Otherwise, you may traverse the entire length and breadth of the Congo and never catch sight of a single gorilla.
I assume from your suggestion that Dr. Beowulf used some methods to lure the gorillas into his camp.
Oh, yes. His method was quite simple. He discovered that the medium plant was a choice food for the gorillas, and so he planted it all around his camp. You'll find some photos of the medium in those.
Here you are, Mother. If you don't want it for a commode, you can use it for bathroom care.
I don't know about that plan, but keep your eyes open.
I wonder what was interesting you. Want me to pick you up a handbag?
Oh, no, thanks. If I were you, I wouldn't do any shooting around this village unless it's absolutely necessary.
We're ready to shove off whenever you give the word.
Oh, the sooner the better.
Just what I was going to recommend, mein Herr. These Negritos are not very friendly. The chief and his witch doctor might be planning to ambush us from the camp for the night. Look over there.
What would you advise, Hans?
Continuous travel day and night till you're at least 50 miles from the village.
Excellent suggestion, Hans. Where's Miss Pamela?
She and her Carswell are down by the river.
Get everything ready to leave immediately.
Yes, please.
Pam!
Yes, Father?
It's become necessary to shove off at once.
You snatched about 40 winks. I'll gladly keep watch.
I'm not tired. I'm used to long watches.
If you change your mind, let me know.
Thanks.
Pongo track. Going that way.
I believe these are fresh tracks. We ought to follow them.
What do you think, Hans?
Why not clear out a space and set up a temporary camp? Then if you wish to do some exploring, you'll have a base to operate from.
You are right again, Hans. My enthusiasm ran away with me.
I'm glad somebody still has enthusiasm. I'm afraid I lost mine crossing that swamp. Very well, Hans. Let's camp here. Perhaps a good rest will give my morale a lift.
Mahakalatunga! Para sa kuha! Ito ko na! Mahala ko na! Snow vede ka ba sa kuha?
Hey, look what I found.
What is it?
An animal cage. Good going, Bishop. This must be the spot.
Your gorilla trap is all set for the blighters.
Now all we've got to do is plant medium all around the place and onto the cover.
Yes, and pray for the white gorilla to get hungry, huh?
If it worked for Dr. Dierdorf, it'll work for us, in spite of your skepticism.
I was only joking.
How will we know if the trap is sprung if we're inside the stockade?
By means of a slight improvement by Baxter over the Dierdorf model. Now, you see that there bill up there? Now, just by way of a demonstration, if you'll all step aside, I'll show you how it goes. First, we hook this in here. Now, Miss Pamela, here's your gorilla. Comes along and gets a whiff of the men job. So he ups to the windfall to whet his appetite. And being a greedy blighter, he eats his way right up to the trap. Well, there's a whole bunch of it out in the center. So, he steps right out there to see what he can do about it. Well, you see how it works, Miss Pamela?
Looks like the Baxter invention is a blooming success.
Looks as if I can do the same.
That's what I get for making a blasted monkey, mister. So that's the blasted stink I've been smelling, what?
That's it. Gorilla bait.
By comparison, a livery stable would smell like a new blown rose. I'm glad the creator didn't make a monkey out of me.
Well, it's 7:30.
Pop off. Time for grabbing. Go ahead and get it. I'll watch the gate while you're gone.
All right, I'll relieve you when the hunting party gets back.
Take your time. Take your time. They won't be back for hours yet.
All right.
Beautiful night.
Oh.
Thank you.
What do you say, Webb? Would you like a chance to win back the 20 shillings I took from you last night?
Sure, I'd like to have revenge.
How about you, Bishop?
Some other time. I don't feel lucky tonight. You can count me in hand, so I might as well lose my money to you. I've no place to spend it. Good night, Miss Hamlin.
Wait, Pam, I want to talk to you.
Well,
You're not playing fair with me, Pam.
what do you mean?
Well, ever since we've been in Africa, you've been treating me like a stranger.
Well, I'm afraid it's your fault, Clive. I've rather resented your possessive attitude.
But you know I love you.
And I'm very fond of you. Well, please don't mistake my friendship for more than it was intended.
Oh, I see.
Let's be good friends. What do you say?
Well, what can I say?
Good night, Clive.